You're working with nature. It's a force you cannot control. And in film, you always kind of want to control things. Action. You want to control the light and everything so that you can do stuff specifically as you planned. But it's impossible here. You need to say, okay, the weather is always changing. We don't know really what the locations are going to bring. So let's incorporate that in the way that we're making films and use it in our advantage and make ourselves be as surprised of what the end result of some scenes are as the audience or as anyone.
It's quite a tough shoot because we're doing everything for real. We're hiking for real, we're sleeping in tents for real for 5 weeks, going up the mountains, pushing yourself just to get over that other hill, just to go, keep going and keep going and keep going.
Six, 3, 105, 1. Ready? Wait. And action!
You saw the whole crowd moving? Yeah, no, this is the same.
And cut.
Making a film about hiking, I believe that you also have to do it.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Not good.
Not good. Quick, tell me about it.
My tent broke at 11. And it's been a nightmare.
How much are you carrying?
Fuck, it's mine.
Actually, it doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would.
Okay, 30.
30, and it's how much?
age.
How much are you carrying, Bart?
I think 33.
33, and he forgot his breakfast, so that's even more. I'm on 25 right now. How much are you, Twan?
27.
27. Bart?
25.
25. How much are you on?
The backpack?
Yeah.
27.
Got your breakfast? 33 and a half.
I think first I took my camping gear back and that put me up to like 23. And then I started carrying my own food, which took me up to about 24, 25. And then I started having to pack more batteries because the days got longer. We were going away for 5 days. I think I got up to like 29, 30. Wouldn't have been possible to do the first week. So I definitely know you build up tolerance and muscle pretty fast doing these kind of hikes.
Some things of yourself surface when you're going through these challenges, you're hiking up these mountains, you're exposed to quite harsh conditions and, having to put up your tent every night, having to pack everything, take your whole house in your backpack, essentially challenge yourself mentally and physically to cope with a level of intensity that you haven't worked with before.
We have the north, which I'm playing, and then Bart is playing the north. And yeah, I don't know how he's gonna do that, but yeah.
We'll see. First day?
First day.
A little school.
Main crew now 6 people, and then we have 3 people kind of supporting us, so we're with 9 people in total making a long film. Normally, if you look at the credit list, it goes on for minutes. For us, I think in the end of the film, it will be maybe, I don't think it's going to be 30 people. That's it.
Same speed. Camera. Okay, this is Santa. Roll 1, scene 1, slate 1, take 1. First shot of the north. Enjoy, everyone. And action.
We're doing this, man.
Let's do it.
We're doing it.
And cut. Nice.
So we're going up the mountain to shoot a scene there, and everybody has to bring their stuff. So it's like, I think, 23 kilos of equipment. Everybody has to bring their camera. Sound guy has to bring the sound equipment. So it's a little bit of a climb. We're hiking, finally. We just figured out we have a crazy director.
Yeah. He was here like 10 seconds ago. Now he's there.
He's trying to figure out where to shoot the scene.
Yeah, kom maar.
The stress that you would normally experience with filmmaking kind of completely dissipates, because even though it's mentally challenging and it's physically challenging, it's a very relaxing way to make films. Whenever you get to a location, I have never seen the location. And even for Bart, he came to this before, but it was in a different season. And he writes the script based on what he has seen. So certain scenes that he's written, they don't work anymore because they were written in the rain and now it's sunny, or there's supposed to be a happy moment and suddenly we are caught in some kind of storm. So there is a kind of playfulness when you come there because we are gonna create the scene in the moment that we are there.
Bart knows food's ready. Clam might need a big one.
Like this, I'm in 100% into the rain every day. But it's not gonna be like this. Before, it wasn't like that before. Look at Fraser, he's at home. He doesn't even care.
First tryout shooting in the rain with the whole gear.
We're not saying, okay, we'll wait for the rain to be over. No, if it rains, then we'll shoot the scene in the rain. Or the midges, like there's so many midges here. Okay, then we incorporate it.
Cut.
We're trying to do a scene, but we have a lot of scene partners at the moment, and they're improvising a lot.
Okay, and let's get midge net off. Okay, put and action.
It's crazy. No. Them long lost friends going on this hike and find out they're still that good of friends as they think they are.
I think that my biggest challenge in this role has been the emotional roller coaster as well that I had. Because at the beginning, Luis is this cheer-up guy, passionate about everything, and at a certain point, he hears something that Chris is talking about with his girlfriend, and he closes himself.
Chris, he has kind of a tough time expressing his true feelings and emotions. That's where his girlfriend comes into play, but also the character of Luis. I just want Chris to go on an adventure and let loose of the structure of daily life and really be in the moment. It's hard for him to let go of his phone, let go of the planning, and let go of expectations.
I will actually sleep on that hill tonight. That hill.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a disposable camera that my flatmate gave, so I can take some really nice pictures. Because usually I lose everything that is in my phone. What are you doing, Jasper?
Well, I'm in between layers. I was wearing my wool jacket and it was great. And then it was very, very hot carrying a backpack. And now I took it off and it's quite windy, so now I'm cold again.
You carry all this stuff so I can get it in and out of my bag easy.
Can you use your boom pole as a pole, man?
Maybe, let's see. Spike. I can use one that.
It's a bit heavy with the camera, actually, and the full packing. So we've already done that, which was great, but we're still going to the top. So I'm gonna put the camera away.
It is kind of method filmmaking on one sense, and other people would call it more improvisational or almost documentary. There's all these different things that you can call it, but it's not method for the sake of method, because there's also moments where I have to decide that, okay, we can walk this path and it's true to what this path is, but then we're not really going to be able to make the film. And in the end, the film is the most important. So if that means that, okay, we're going to spend 4 days in a hut and we'll film the scenes in the surrounding of that hut and maybe we'll walk a bit less. So it's a mixture of those things. But in the end, the most important thing is that the experience of it enhances the filming, and not that the filming is there so that we can have an experience.
It's so true what we do. We really hike, we really camp out. So if we have to do a scene where we're tired for walking up a mountain, then we're actually really tired. You could feel certain muscles aching and nagging at you, but that also really helps the performance.
It's in film, in general, you want to have a crew that's cohesive and that kind of works together. But in a project like this, where you're constantly together, you're in the tents with each other, you're having dinner together, breakfast, you're not that much by yourself. You really need to have everyone going together. So then to find everyone, now we're with 6 people, and with all 6, it works. It's a group, and we get a status quo that's really nice. And we help each other out. But that's not a normal thing, but so I think we're very lucky, yeah.
Breathtaking. Hey, Jasper.
This is our 5th shooting day. I'm here with the director. We just camped right over there.
It was just totally, yeah, still late at night.
Nice. This is my friend, Luis.
Okay, Luis, how's it going?
Can you touch it for me?
Again.
It's Spanish, I don't like it. No, it's fine. It's just, it's gonna be fine. I'm just tired, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, go.
You know, man, it's a dog.
Bart.
We're laying down. Could be worse. It's dry. No
dry?
midges.
Yeah.
I think those are the primary things in Scotland. If it's dry and you have no midges, it's a lovely day.
Today, yeah.
First week of 5 is done. Very nice, guys. Woo! I think we have had such luck with weather and with everything. And now we're gonna go on the Cape Raft. Already sounds more tough.
Yeah.
So we have 6 filming days in the first part. Now we have 5, so it's a little bit shorter. So what I'll do is just walk everyone through the schedule of the next 7 days. Action! Tomorrow we'll have a little walking shot when we're going to the ferry. We'll have a scene in the ferry and then we'll walk in nature. It's 52-1. This is the first thing that we're gonna walk. So this is all road here. And from here it kind of starts. So we go with the ferry. We have a walking shot here on the road. And then we'll go in and we'll camp somewhere halfway. All of a sudden, no, it quit.
So that means that we pack up all our stuff, we walk to a place, and I know, okay, I want to do this scene, but sometimes I have a very specific point in my mind, okay, that's where I want to do the scene because I think it's great. But often also I don't. And then you're just walking and you come to a spot and think like, this is the spot.
Let's take a minute break.
Gaan we nog een keer doen.
Yeah, I would like to do it once more. That's okay with you? With you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The place that we're in right now is a Bothy, which is an old kind of Scottish house. Usually they were set up with kind of 3 rooms. You have your living room and your kind of bedroom for the people living in it, and then you kind of have the other end of the house, which is sometimes used for animals, like cows and sheep. And the best thing about the design of these houses is that they have a fireplace on either end, one for the people living in it and one for the animals to keep them nice and warm. People that lived here farmed off the land, made their own, lived with their animals.
I just woke up with some midge bites on my face. So I put a beanie on and a buff till here, and then I slept again. But it was really, really good. Yeah, it was good. Too many midges in here.
Yeah.
It's by far the place where we found more, right?
Yeah, this was yesterday. I took my socks off and my feet became black because of the...
We're walking to the next hut, right? That's it. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. How long are we walking today?
Don't ask. I think about 10 to 12 kilometers.
Oh. It's not,
10 to 12.
So it's not gonna be that nice.
No.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Fraser, how happy are you on a scale of 0 to 10 signing up to this film?
How heavy am I?
How happy?
Fucking ecstatic. I'm pretty good, man.
Dat is even andere koek dan in Nederland met dit gewicht trainen.
Right now, it is 20 to 8.
We just put it in here and
And you see all the way down there, there's a little hut called a Bothy, and that's where we're gonna sleep tonight. So it's gonna be around 9 that we get there.
And
hopefully.
we still need to set up everything.
Set up the tent, make some dinner, reorganize. But tomorrow we're gonna have a very nice day because we're only gonna shoot in the house. And today we started off with that, and it was also pretty nice.
Get a stream?
861.
Let me know when I'm in.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry, Fraser.
Okay. Silence, everyone. Action.
You really gonna do this? Oh, yeah. There's fish. It will be cold. Shit, man. It's cold. Yes, I told you.
They're eating me again. I'm having a strange reaction on the bites of midges, and I don't know when they just eat my face. They fed on me, and it's itchy.
Last night was rough, eh?
Yeah, here in the neck, here back, everywhere, even in my head. Look at my arms, everything.
Morning. Why are you sitting inside?
To have a calm start of the morning.
All right. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah?
I hope the wind picks up a bit so we can film outside. Even though it's super beautiful, there's so many midges now. But always better than rain, huh?
It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm loving this. What a location for a film. Absolutely. It's beautiful.
So great.
I know, I was out early this morning and it was just so peaceful. There was nobody up. It was just absolutely glorious.
What were you doing today?
I will be filming my scene, which is actually pretty exciting.
And then, Chris, you come, like, the moment he comes in, it's kind of like, oh, is it okay?
Is it okay that we're here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Sure, make yourself comfy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good.
You?
Yeah, getting there slowly but surely. It's tough going, but yeah, it's we're getting there. Can I tell you something about why I'm doing the trail?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Steve got me.
Steve got you.
Yeah. First time he started saying the lines, I didn't have anything planned for this scene because it was all about listening. So I started listening and all of a sudden that hit me. So I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Steve did so amazing. So and it was cool because I kind of wrote it for my brother who's 6 years older, and Steve has a brother that's 8 years older. So he knew what he was talking about. Yeah. No, it's always nice when you got scenes like that. Yeah.
Unintentionally feels like almost like a heart of the film.
That was tough. And I'm just meaning tough as an emotional. I think when I was reading the script in the first place, it was one of the first, that monologue at the end, stood out straight away. As soon as I read it, I could feel that emotion straight away, so that tells me good writing. And to play it out to actual other characters makes all the difference.
How's all your bodies? How's your feet and everything?
My hips are a little bit whining. Maybe just one side, but...
I listened to them, but they did not lie.
No, the rest of it is fine. I don't have any blisters. Sometimes when we have these days off, afterwards I feel like I got hit by a truck from the day before. But I only feel it the day after. So today I walked up the little thing to get the blood flow going and get some movement in. Otherwise everything just stiffens up and
seizes up.
Yeah, not in a good way. So I'm good.
Yeah, my knee is a bit, but yeah, me also. This knee and this ankle, I don't know why. Today it felt like something's going on, but yeah.
But it's also kind of with walking, it's the knowing when something just hurts because you've been walking with a lot of weight and when something's broken.
Yeah.
And if you know that difference, then yeah, okay, shit hurts.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit sometimes part of it. At least that's how I see it.
And I think also because you know it's a resting day, your body starts recovering. It's like, oh, you have to just, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like when you're walking and you stop.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop too long.
Yeah.
When you have your bag back.
That's what I was telling you.
No, that's it. Like that's also like breaks 10 minutes, but it's everything after 10 minutes is not really gonna be that much beneficial.
Yeah. It's just delaying. It's just delaying the what's coming.
Yeah.
If you heard it,
How much noise? With my boots.
I hate this card. Because now it's starting all over again. Strategy, it doesn't matter anything. This whole game
After leaving the Sourlees Bothy, we immediately started walking and did like a hike of 24 to 27 kilometers, which was really rough.
See, gonna be quite deep. Be like water.
No?
I'll take my bag off first. I'll try to put it there, next to the bone of someone dead. Holy moly! Mijn tas. Wacht. Ik ben er niet. Nee. Yes! Oké, ik kan nu wel daar naartoe kruipen. Ja? Nou. Are we on the right side of the river? Where we're going, we don't need road.
Het was misschien een van de zwaarste dingen die ik ooit heb gedaan. Het is namelijk na 12 kilometer hiken nog deze hele weg omhoog. Daar ook heen. Daar komen we vandaan. Helemaal daar beneden. Je kan het niet eens meer zien. Het is echt prachtig, maar ongelooflijk zwaar.
So, we're now back at the van. We're about to go up to a mountain. We need 2 dinners, 1 lunch, twice breakfast. I like your style, Katie. I thought it was 3 dinners. No, 2. 2. But when we're at the van, we sell all these goodies. Everybody goes a little bit nuts and take more than they can carry, and more than is necessary, actually.
That's not true.
Yes, you look, open your bag. How much peanut butter did you bring? How much?
Okay, I have a head of a tripod.
This guy loves,
I'm not gonna eat this one.
Loves peanut butter.
I've got, this is for everyone.
No, it's not. It's just for him.
And then I have, show it, 2 dinners.
No. And?
Okay. Look how much he loves peanut butter.
It's
just a kilo for 2 days.
Yes, it was.
John, how are you? Good. I'm sick, so I'm very tired. It's a bit intense.
Yeah.
And it's the guy with knife.
Ik ben een beetje ziek. Maar ik wil maar wat midges voor ontbijt eten.
I just hate midges. I'm sorry.
But they love you.
That's why I hate them.
Action!
Peanut butter. You want me to hold this? I hold it.
We're done with the ration, boys. I think peanut butter is back on the menu, boys.
She was amazed how we ate the whole kilo.
Really?
3 days.
And up with fuck
You
off.
do you.
It is day 17, so we're almost halfway there. I'm a bit burnt. Almost, not yet. The hill is just behind me. And this is it's a tough walking day.
Now we're gonna set the tents. We will make a shot of the 3 of us arriving here. And then we will wait till it gets a little bit dark, just to be able to shot the rest of the scenes that we have for today. Tomorrow morning, probably we'll have to wake up at 5, more or less. 5 something to shoot the sunrise.
Ik zit er even helemaal doorheen. Regent, ik kon geen goede plek voor mijn tent vinden. Anders is ik wobbelig. Ik ben moe. Ik heb een hele mooie dag gehad, dat wel. Maar ik vind het heel lastig om deze tent goed tegen de wind op te zetten. Je maakt 1 foutje met een haring en mijn ding staat helemaal scheef en dan kan het binnen regenen. Ik heb honger en er zijn midges. En er zijn ook heel veel midges in de tent. Dus ik ben er even helemaal klaar mee. Misschien dat ik mijn tent niet meer uit kan. Dat ik wel lekker hier koud eet of zo.
It's now a little bit past 10. We have a scene number 17 of them walking up the mountain in the dark. 2 quick shots and then back to the tent.
We need to move now, or else we're losing the light.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, boys, can I get?
If I say action, put your headlights to the floor for 2 seconds and then move. It's pretty much the limit, I think, because I can't see you, Fraser. Okay. Sound. Camera. 121-1. Ready and action.
Morning, Gráinne.
Morning.
It's 5:20, I think. And we're gonna see the sunrise.
Very exciting. This was on my wish list since I left Barcelona.
Good morning, Fraser. Sound and alive?
Rolling. 123-2.
And you're gonna cue me in again, Bart?
Yeah, I'll give you a cue. I'll just say your name. And then take your time.
Cool. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody else?
Yeah, shoot the rock.
Mag ook wel een keertje regenen in het geval.
Jawel. We hebben nog 2 weken om te regenen.
I was expecting rain, and the last 2 weeks, and I think the whole shoot so far is weathered. And for hiking has been brilliant, but we need a little bit of rain. But I think next week we'll get some. Because or else no one will believe, I think, that we've been in Scotland for a month if there's no rain in the whole film. So we went to Blumenthal Hut, which I hadn't been before, so I didn't really know what to expect or what to look for. And I was kind of hoping that it was going to be a place that we could use as a base and stay there for 4 days and find all different landscapes, because that was what it was on the map. But when we got there, it was pretty different.
Nou ja, dat is de mooiste plek, toch? Om aan te komen. Of juist helemaal uit de lucht.
Het idee was gewoon, hoe voelt het om gewoon dagenlang door de regen te lopen? Geen idee, dat hebben we nog niet gedaan. Dus dan wil je eigenlijk gewoon dat ze half onder de modder zitten.
Yeah, we wanted a bit more rain or wind or something that makes the hike difficult. And then inside, it's also a bit different than I thought. So it took a while to kind of, okay, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna work around with the planning also of the next couple of days? And then tomorrow, depending on the weather, we'll see what we can do. We're just looking for a good day with rain here in Scotland in the summer. I don't think that should be too much to ask, but let's see, yeah. The hut was very busy. So there was no way that we could have the hut for ourselves for a couple of days. Even when we were shooting the last scene yesterday, people came in. And we cannot just keep the Bothy to ourselves, because that's not really how it works. You know? And then one of the microphones broke, the microphone on the boom. So also we cannot really record good sound.
Main concern is how do we get on the mic? Doesn't need to be the exact same fucking mic, but it needs to be a relatively decent short shotgun. I doubt you'll find that mic. No. It's a very special.
And then we thought, okay, let's do some photos up there. But there were so many midges that we could also really not do anything there.
Midges here are the worst. The worst so far, right? Unbearable, even inside. The window was full of them.
And that kind of created a sort of perfect storm of this is not gonna work.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They keep on coming.
I'm out of here. I'm going to Glasgow Airport. Fuck you. Fuck this shit.
Every day is different and always things are different than you anticipated. But we need a little bit of rain or else it's all too easy for the film. So, yeah, like that.
You think it's gonna rain, Fraser?
Weather could turn in a second. Doesn't really look like it though, does it?
Yeah, why am I looking?
No, not the right way. No.
Want to know a secret?
Pray tell.
I'm quite happy it's not going to rain. Saying that, we do need 2 days in the rain.
But what could also happen is it could be like this for the rest of the trip.
And he just needs to rewrite the script. What a pity.
Bart, wat een mooie dag.
Komt goed.
Gaat het regenen?
Zeker. Dit knip naar keiharde regen. Jasper, heb jij een beetje zonnegrond voor mij?
Hey guys. Hello. How's it going?
Waiting for the rain.
Yeah.
Pretending that it's raining while it's raining.
stick with it.
Come there. You didn't attack this thing. Wait. You're in?
Wait a second.
Are you gonna pitch it there, Bart?
Nope. Good looking. Razor's already doing the dance, so I think he's gonna pitch there.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Not good.
Not good. Vic, tell me about it.
My tent broke at 11. And it's been a nightmare. I barely slept. I think. The zipper broke. I don't know what happened, but I was laying down, and all of a sudden it just went off. This door, and then the water started coming in. So I just went outside the tent. I just tried to put the strings however I could, and I put a towel there so the rain wasn't coming in. But it was coming in anyway, so yeah. So I don't even know how to speak.
Well, we slept on a hill, so I slept like this. And it was kind of okay. But this early in the morning started raining and the wind was blowing very hard, so it woke me up.
We zijn een beetje in een behoorlijke storm beland.
Alright, so we tried to shoot in the rain, but the wind is too intense and my tent is not liking it. We're trying to wait until the rain clears and the wind goes down. This is more than we can handle. But, well, let's hope our equipment survives. Because this is intense. Trying to keep the wind from destroying my tent.
Met grote haast de tent gaan afbreken. Want de wind is te sterk geworden. Het waait zo ongelooflijk hard. We moeten niet trekken.
Just getting my bed ready and keeping that fire.
My bed. On the table.
Just had to get up and start shooting straight away. The same scenes that we did last night. But they couldn't shoot that because the wind was so bad that
Yeah.
what's it called?
The Ronin.
The Ronin couldn't steady itself. So we shot some other stuff. And then the tents almost flew off the hill, so we had to all pack them up before they all got broken. And then we just had to spend the rest of the day wet. And now we're at Bothy. We can dry everything out.
I don't know what to say. It's been a long day. A very long day. It's been one of the longest days we've had so far. And we thought that the Bothy was way closer than it was.
What gave you that idea?
I don't know. There was a point that I was so lost in the paths that I just kept following Fraser's footsteps because I recognized them on the mud and I was like, okay, this is Fraser. I'm just gonna keep.
It was longer than I thought it was, but knowing Bart, you know that this is gonna happen. So
I specifically did not say it is there. I said I hope it is there, so I was with you.
I think Bart's concept of time and space is a little different than the most of us have. But when Bart says 15 minutes, I think you just have to say, okay, this is 45 minutes.
Okay, so we were planning to go to the other side because Cape Raft is just over there. But then what we have to do is we'll get into a little ferry, and it's called a ferry, but it's actually just this thing. That's the ferry. But as you can see, it's not working today. And we'll try again tomorrow. The weather here changes so quickly, it's insane. We started out, there was no wind, and all of a sudden, bam, everything's here.
And you? Pretty good, yeah. You're walking up to the Cape?
I'm playing a character called Jack, and what he's doing is he's walking the coast of Scotland, the coastline of Scotland, as opposed to what the other guys are doing, the West Highland Way and the North Coast Trail. So, but at 69, he's discovered, he always had this in him that he was, he wanted to do something just to get out there and go. And so he started walking the coastline, and he's found his true happiness. This is where he's most happy, in nature. Nature is the answer all the time.
So today we can, but it's a bigger one. So yesterday was a super tiny one, but now we have this silver one over there. And we're gonna go to the other side there where the house is. So it's not too far.
Thank you.
All right.
Voor mij voelt het een beetje zeg maar, alsof het iets wat scripttechnisch heel goed werkt, maar wat op de locatie zelf zeg maar gewoon niet helemaal.
Kan je eens laten zien wat jij in gedachten hebt? Want dan, weet je, dit is een beetje wat ik in gedachten heb. Cool.
Yeah.
Wat heb jij in gedachten? Ja, wat als we een beetje hier. Ik probeer een beetje mee, want dit voelt voor mij, kijk, dat wordt jammer zo lelijk. Dus ik snap dat. Een andere optie is dus wel het meelopen.
Snap jij ook wel hoor. Ik snap ook wel dat je denkt, oh
ja, dat. Hij moet even zo, weet je wat het moment hij moet hebben namelijk? Een soort van, yes, gedaan. Weet je wel? En dat is zoveel makkelijker als je een finishline overkomt. En hij, in plaats van dat we dus bij dat bord, als hij gewoon hier stopt. En dan is hier het einde. En dan heeft hij hier een soort van tas af gehaald. Dat wat je de hele tijd al zegt? Nee, mag je ja zeggen.
Nou, laat zo zeggen dat ik denk dat het misschien sterker, het voelt meer klikkend dat dat we dit allemaal gezien hebben, de revealed, en dat je het dan allemaal in zijn gezicht ziet en zijn reactie, dan dat omdat er geen paal is hier waarbij de trail erop staat, dan hier dit eraan aanraakt. Ja? Zo, niet zo hard lopen. Oké, loop maar door. Naar voort, zo, loop even.
Het bord misschien?
Of software. Hier kan je dus.
Kijk, maar wat als we het wel. Kijk, als we het zo doen. Wacht even, kijk hier.
Ja.
Je loopt dus hier tot. Nee, maar dit gaat goed. Je loopt het hier door.
Kijk hoe dit zo.
Maar daar heb je al een maand tijd voor gehad om dat te oefenen. Toch?
Maar dat kan ik.
So start with Ronan walking up here. You'll be the front, okay. A little bit in the back. So we'll be with you for the first bit, and then Bart comes in. We'll be with you.
Okay. I guess this stuff has to be gone.
Yeah. Let's put it behind some walls.
Here, this is a tricky one. We'll go closer to him.
So then,
bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So now we're gonna turn around him. This is gonna be a tricky part. So we'll end in front of him again.
Okay, sound. Speed. Camera. 2051. Ready? And action.
We hebben net best wel mooie shots gemaakt. En voor de eerste keer echt regen gehad. Voor de eerste keer op de ene laatste dag. Hey, maar we moeten nog wel 8 kilometer lopen, wat wel weer een beetje taai is aan het einde van zo'n al best wel lange dag.
They just told us that they're gonna leave at 4:30.
Yeah.
But if you call Stuart and call the ferry guy and just buy us as much time as they can.
I think the 4:30 thing is just for the general public rather than.
Yeah.
I'll check. It's the only thing that we can't get back at a certain time is if it's the weather.
Yeah, and they say that they're not gonna run until Tuesday. So then they're definitely not gonna run tomorrow.
Hoezo ineens vandaag? We zouden morgen gaan.
Ja, maar morgenochtend, want dan zouden ze ons gewoon oppikken.
Ja.
Maar als hij in één keer de ferry niet meer gaat, dat weten ze nu al.
It just give us a chance to film the rest of our scenes.
Meelopen.
Is that okay? Because I know that back at the boat for 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, that'd be brilliant, thank you. And he said we can be at the ferry for 9 o'clock and that he'll ring Stuart and get Stuart to pick us up at the top of the road at 8.
At 8 today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gewoon dubbel tempo afstrepen en kijken wat er lukt.
Yeah, we have to kind of rush then to do these 2 shots that need to be here. Okay, let's clear this out. The lenses, the chocolate, my jacket.
Wil jij binnen nog dingen draaien dat wij opruimen?
Ja, wacht dan dus nog maar heel even mee. But then over there out of it, and then you walk in with all everything.
Like this one. Okay, everyone, that was the final shot of the film.
Really?
And it means that we have just wrapped for the whole film. Really? That is the end.
Not the end.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Liep hij gewoon, Jasper, of niet? Anders is het allemaal voor niks. Hij loopt nog. Oké, fantastisch. Zal ik hem kutten?
Ja.
Kut.
Grass rolling. So we can make something like this, and we can do well a cheers.
Hey!
Cheers. And we can
fucking made it.
Okay, everybody. Go, let's go.
I clearly look like this is the end of the film.
You're doing great, by the way. Thank you. I like that, the positive reinforcement.
If I would have been like 2,000 years ago looking for a place to live, if I would have arrived there, I would be like, I'm gonna build a village here.
So yeah, I was employed as a driver
But you ended up being our angel.
But I ended up doing, I don't know, all kinds of stuff.
Worst experiences was when my wife found out I was doing it and it turned out I'd forgotten to tell her, which I genuinely had forgotten to tell her.
How did I get into this? It was something my dad was doing, and then he had to go away for a bit, so he made me tag along. Didn't tell me anything about it. He said, go and help out this film crew.
Cameron's been great because the ticks seem to much prefer him to all the rest of us. So that's been very helpful.
Fraser, hi. Who are you? And tell me a little bit about yourself.
We have to say to our children that we love him. And
Mommy and Daddy are very proud of you.
Yeah, and you're gonna do great in this interview, okay?
Just answer honestly. And
I knew you two were fucking thinking about for something.
Okay, we love you. He's been potty trained, Bothy trained.
And
you can do it.
Be polite.
Be polite. Don't swear.
There you go.